Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It is part 8 of my Endless Legend playthrough here, playing as the Ardent Mages. And a couple notes before we get kicked off. First of all, if you would like to see any of the previous streams of this campaign, I have exported and uploaded them all to my YouTube channel. So if you go to my YouTube channel, there are 2 playlists that you'll probably be interested in if you like this content. One is a Twitch 4X turn-based strategy playlist. That's what I have right now. And those will include all of my streams of playing turn-based strategy games. The second one is actually a playlist specific to Endless Legend. So if you go to my YouTube channel and you want to see Endless Legend specific videos, there's a playlist for that. And they're in chronological order. I think I need to flip the chronologically, so that way if you start the series, you go from 1 down. I think I've flipped over, so I may have to change that. But all the previous streams are on YouTube. So if you come to my Twitch channel and it's like, I'd like to see this from the beginning and go from start to finish, now I can't. No, you can. They're on my YouTube channel, so I direct you to check it out, take a look. There's kind of a mix of videos there. There's videos dealing with 4X turn-based strategy games, which is my focus right now at the moment. I've also done Guild Wars. Those I'm actively uploading right now. This is Guild Wars Reforged, Guild Wars 1. Maybe I'll tap into Guild Wars 2 at some point, but I'm not too familiar with that game to kind of speak in depth about it. I also have videos for EVE Online, the MMORPG. I've made several strategy guides there. EVE Online I'm not currently actively playing at the moment, but it's kind of one of those games I keep jumping in and out of. And then I've also done retro reviews where I would take an older game and do a review of it and then upload it to YouTube and kind of give my thoughts on it. I think at some point I'll do a retro review of Endless Legend. Basically, my criteria of what a retro game is a game that is at least 10 years old or more from the date I posted the video. Well, Endless Legend came out in 2014. Today is 2026. So Endless Legend itself would count as a retro game at this point, according to my philosophy. Although it still looks great and plays great and is still one of the best games I've played. And that's one of the great things about turn-based strategy games is that they don't age nearly as difficult or as strongly as a lot of other genres. Turn-based strategy games hold their own. They're not as heavily reliant on graphics that, unlike genres like first-person shooters, maybe console games, action games, things like that. We're really here for the gameplay and the strategy. And so that's one of the reasons why I really like these. And of course, the one more turn type of system that keeps going here, which even I did yesterday. I was planning to do a 1 hour stream and turn it into an hour and 15 minutes. Very easy to get hooked into these games. Second thing I wanted to mention today, Endless Legend 2. So Amplitude released a video today regarding the development of Endless Legend 2. It was kind of a community feedback video. Some updates going on. They've made some changes to the Kin of Sheridan and also some UI improvements. I definitely need to go back and try out Endless Legend 2 at some point, and I'm really looking forward to it. But before I do a full campaign playthrough, I think I'll wait until it's a complete product before I jump in. Until then, I'm going to go through different games that I want to go through. And they may not all be turn-based strategy games. But next one, I'm thinking either Humankind or Endless Space 2. I'm also looking at, say, Age of Wonders, maybe some older turn-based strategy games. One of my favorites being Disciples 2. Maybe I'll give a crack at Alpha Centauri. All viable games. But I'm kind of leaning towards maybe doing Humankind next. I think that's the direction I'm taking a look at. Okay, so anyways, It's Monday. I wanted to mention about the YouTube channel. I'm also going to make a mention at the end. So People can be redirected towards that if they would like to see all my previous streams, because Twitch doesn't keep streams. It keeps them for 7 days, and then when I become affiliate, it'll keep them for 14 days, and then if I go larger than that, they'll keep them for, I think it's 30 or 90 days. But at some point, they will be deleted, and I want to, keep those preserved on my YouTube channel so that anyone that wants to take a look at them can go there, and also to drive traffic towards my YouTube channel as well, because that is also growing. I'm working on that as well. All right, so it's Monday. I'm rocking the pig shirt. Usually I save these for the end of the week, but you know what? It's been kind of a drag type of day. I didn't get very good sleep last night, and it was definitely a slog getting through today. So it was definitely Monday. I'll tell you that much. So the best way to fix that is with Endless Legend. Let's get going. We will load up right where we left off. The good thing about doing these streams in sequential order day after day is I do remember where I left off, and that's important. Like right now, I do know I'm still at war with the Kapaku. I still just captured 2 regions, and so I don't have to like reorient myself that much. We just jump in and go. Okay, so we're loading up here. Hope everyone had a great day, a good start to the week. Hopefully a more energetic start than I had. I was drinking a lot of coffee today, and I was slamming those cups down. I think at least 3 or 4 cups of coffee today. I did take a nap actually after work, after I talked to my wife, and she and I were both dead tired, so I ended up just falling asleep like maybe 45 minutes. Took a shower, just kind of help wake myself up and get ready for the stream. All right, here we go. We're in, the timer's going. Let's pick up right where we left off. So here, yeah, they are in rebellion. All the pop in production. Let's see here. Is this? I want to move some population over here so it's not going negative. Come on. There we go. We'll leave that there. What's going on over here? Okay, they're at 7. They're unhappy, but I'm going to work on that. Let's see. Simulate empire plans. Okay, so this one is still minus 27.5 in approval because of ownership. That will slowly go away over time as they kind of get used to the new management. So that's what I'm waiting on. All right, let's take a look at some of the other cities here. Okay, Cherie. Off they go. Oh, okay, we got medical center. Plus 10% health regen on city, plus ally health regen on city. Okay. I am going to build these, but I have to decide where. Now this one definitely needs the kennel. They also need a market. Let's put the market in there. Let's see how these guys are doing. Echo Wing, Burrow. Yep, they also need a market. Actually, I'm going to put this after the Echo Wing. That central market's going to be key in trying to keep these cities kind of humming along here. And the central one, Abbey of Anomalies. Okay, very good. Do they have roads? They do. So 600 there, 200 there. Let's do negotiation tactics. And these guys, I also want to start working on their negotiation. Actually, I'm going to put that right there. Work on their trade. Sorry, work on the trade. Because right now I'm getting 227 dust from trade, 171. Let me take a look at. There's a luxury booster that affects trade. I'm trying to remember which one it is. Yeah, it's glass silk. I'm actually got production of glass silk. It's +2. I need 45. I don't mind seeing. Is that cheap? 25. Let's see how much. Oh, I got 3,000. Heck yeah. Boom. I'll buy 2 of those. And we'll crank this up. That would be a big help. So I could be plus 10, plus 100% trade revenue on my trade routes. So I go back here. Now it's really cranked up. Okay. Now what am I going to do with this guy? I need to feed him. So first, I need to get going. I think I'll take this down. That's a 10 population. But how many of those are golems? That's the question. Ooh. Worm farm. Tome of the Lift Ridge. New research. Okay. Very good. Now, I'm actually going to come over here and take a look. And I'm going to turn that off, actually. I was thinking of doing this one. Plus 5 on train with science. Yes, I'm going to do that one. I'm actually going to kind of lean into my science and strengthen that a bit more. I was thinking about that today. Oh, actually, let's get him over here. Right, search that. Mithrite, okay. Search again. Oh, we got a quest. Okay. Go to the ruin and defeat their defending army. Hopefully there's not a time. So I really don't have time for it right now. So we're gonna put them under siege. So there's only 16 left, maybe. Oh, that's because we're both putting under siege. That's fine. Keep my guardian here. It's probably one of those quests. And that's for the main quest right there. Okay. Yeah, what's this guy doing here? Palladium? How much do I need to pay? Let's get them going. Alright, I'm actually going to... Okay, that's surprisingly a lot. Why is that all influence? Yeah, I'm gonna bounce that. That is a lot of influence. Yeah, actually, I might do that. Yeah, they're fervent. They're all hyped up, ready to go. So that's gonna take a while, but then I'll be Era 5, and I'm gonna go straight and get that state-approved theater. Some units there. Okay, he's only down to 3 units, so he's gonna need some reinforcements here. I'll actually start out this way. And that's a powerful unit. So it took a long time to build. Ooh, Hyperion. Well, wait, I was holding off on that. Okay. Anyways, let's do a turn. I definitely think on the next playthrough, I'm going to turn off the timer. It's kind of doing some quirky things, particularly if there's a battle going on. And the timer's still running, it gets to the end. Plus, I'm only playing against the AI. I know I want to kind of mimic what a multiplayer game is going to be like. Maybe for that, I actually need to do a multiplayer game. Alright, let's actually... And of course, it's going to come all the way over here. It's better just click the attack button. No. No. That's the end of that. Okay, now we got that region. Let's see. Yep, let's keep the science going. That'll also help with the disapproval. Okay. Now I really got the Kapaku. Kind of really nailed down. Do I have a city with a harbor? I believe I do. Yep, that would be it. Okay, so this city's up to content. Jugador. Now let me see. I'm gonna get a boat. I'm gonna see if I can make contact with. Oh my goodness, that's 2,000 dust. That's a lot. Oh my goodness. Like really? Hmm. Interesting. Well, let me just give it a shot. Yep, Jugador's gotta be the one place to get it. There we go. Now, let's see if I can make contact with some of the other empires, because I need to know where they are at relative to me. I need to know if I'm ahead, if I'm behind, a whole bunch of stuff. I'm actually going to start with negotiating tactics. Yep, right away. Yes. Okay, so there's a strategic one right there. I do like that. Be 10 pearls. That right there. There. Let's check the diplomacy. Still says he's leery. Well, I've captured 3 of his regions now. So the question is, do I knock him out entirely or what? So, okay, so he has an Enequa wing. Let's refit. I'll get there. 711 dust. That's cranking up. It is cranking up. Just gotta be careful of that sea monster that's out there. Okay, they got negotiating tactics, plus 50% trade revenue. Okay. Now they need something else. Okay, I'm gonna create the worm farm. Because that will give me plus 15 on the city, plus 2 per population. Now this guy's cranking. He's got 126. Let's see, how's this one doing? That's 79. That's not bad either. Put that one there as well. This one, same thing there. All right. Vessel. Let's see what's out here. Do some exploration. Oh, I should have some ruins. Okay, there's a golem farm. There's another city there, population 10. Question is, do I kind of knock them out, basically? Problem is, my empire is really struggling to keep that expansion approval sane. You know, let's open up. Oh, okay. It doesn't want a truce. Okay. Well, that is fine by me. And we just have to burn down the rest of your cities. That's maybe what I'll need to do here. That's fine. Let's see, where's my guardian? He's there. Start moving him up. I want him to stay put. And let's see, heroes. Okay, he has no assignment, so I want to give him an assignment. Let's put him up here. What city is that? Orient. That's how you pronounce it. Science spy. Yeah. 40%. I actually have a pretty large population. Oh, and I think that has their governor hero, so let's get him in there. Start that spying. Gollum camp. Where's the main city? Oh, it's up here. Ooh. Ooh, this has a main one. I'm gonna have to grab that one. Okay. All right. I'm gonna hit the button. Now, when it comes to building city improvements, don't just build all of them. Each one of those city improvements has a maintenance cost. It could be 1 dust, 2 dust, 4 dust, things like that. And those can rapidly accumulate, so keep those in mind. Okay, so another empire has gotten into the next era. I'm not too far behind. I'm only 2 turns behind whoever was able to do that, so I'm starting to get caught up on my science. Speaking of which, we have some pillars to put down. 235, yep. Let's see, where is the best place to put this thing? That's 11, 2, 2, 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6. Can I put it here? There we go. Yeah, that'll bump it up. Now let's get you up there. Turn that off. Well, that's the Gollum camp. I'm kind of not that interested in it. I'm interested in the main city. Okay, there's another Urcon. Let's see what's over here. Drink. Conquer an oceanic region. Interesting. Okay. There's something down there. If I can move the boat in here, I can see who that faction is. Alright, I'm going to move the main army up to here. Actually, I should check out that dust ruin. I also want some reinforcements. So I want to grab these two. And I want them reinforcing those guys. Okay, this place needs some help. Let's get your dust refinery done. And then they can get started on the burrow. Okay. Eclipse is done. You can hear the music kind of start to wind up for the new era. We have reached the age of heroes. Okay. Dust tier 2 equipment available. Newly trained units will now be at a level 5. And legendary deeds of the era will become unlocked. Okay, very good. Okay, they finished dust. Yep, that's very good. All those are now level 5. Population has grown. All right. First things first, state-proof theater. We're going to jump straight into that. My main armor is not exactly the most mobile. See, this one has a legendary building. That's why I'm really starting to stay keen on this one. And I'm going to put that one under siege. What does this one have? This one does not have a legendary building. But I'm definitely pick up anyone that does. Oh, this one can check out that ruin. Okay, 25 Hyperion. Gladly take some of that. Sky remove. There. Let's see who is down here. Where that faction is, I have no idea. So I can see their city, but I don't. Okay, that's a Wild Walkers. Okay, I can see them. It's Wild Walkers. All right. Maybe I want to infiltrate them. All right, these guys keep going. Reinforce the main army. Okay, they're moving. All right, negotiation tactics. Do they have central market? Throne of Emperors. I already see a Throne of Emperors, unless I'm seeing something different. Yeah. Alright. I do want to build Imperial funding here. I'll make this. I'll put that on science. For science. This one's here. Okay, that's fine. This one. Actually, also put it unbalanced. Now that that one particular building is built, I can put some of these cities under automated. It's funny, it says Throne of Emperors, but this kind of looks like it right there. He's building the darn thing. Okay, it's fine. Well, not anymore because I got under siege. Alright. Okay, I got work on Eno here. That over there. I hit that turn. It's got to move 2 pop over so they don't lose anybody. Look how much science these cities are producing. They're producing a ton of science. This is really going to help me maybe pursue a science victory. Okay, Abbey Anomalies. Very good. Alright, he's got another. Where did these come from? I think they came pre-selected. I'm not sure. I don't even recognize doing that. It's down 29. Let's get him up there. Reinforcements on their way. Should be harbor or something over here. Sisters of Mercy. Khazar. So he wants pixie blood. Okay, you gotta keep feeding these guys if you wanna capture them. Mm-hmm. We're doing all right. Okay, they're unhappy. It's okay. Okay, 675 and nearly 300 in science. So now we're really beginning to take off here. I'm also going to hit the bones booster. Actually, where's the influence one? Not regeneration. Tower of influence. I think I'll make that. Can this one build the bros? They can. Okay, good. It's level 2. Level 1, but he's got a couple of these around. This one, Central Market. Then I want, can I build another burrow? Not quite yet. Let's see, regeneration, that's 420. You know what? I could put that right there. It's a little bit extra coin, but we'll call it good. Now, actually, I need to go my quest. Where's my current quest? I need to find, yeah, this one. That. So I can keep that going. Okay, so we're into winter now. Has reached level 2. Okay, let's check on the spies. Decreased population, target governor, decreased diplomatic cost, steal vision, decreased morale, reveal spy, decreased science production, decrease vision. Let's inspect the city. Damn, Mishla. I'm trying to build a settler. Well, where are they going to settle? Maybe up here. Okay, well. Grab 10 pearls, always grab some of those. Well, can this guy come up here? Yes. Yep, let's put that under siege. Minus 39, we could probably grab that next turn. Reinforcements still on their way. 2 armies too big to merge. No, I want you merged with that guy. And the next one should be my boat. We're going to need a bigger boat, Captain. Who's building the Anekwa wing? They are. So the Anekwa wing is a flying unit, and I think I can use them to scout down and make contact with some of these other empires. Let's just see what that ruin is. I think there's only like, how many regions? 1, 2, 3 left of the Kapaku. I'm about ready to knock them out. Yep, they are infiltrated. Okay, give it to the Kapaku. They're not throwing in the towel, even though they've lost like half their territory. You would think it might be time to start making some peace overtures towards me. Event, Central Market. Okay, very good. You know what? This may be time for Winterboro. And I'm going to put him right here, which will put that Hyperium extractor in range, but actually I'm already doing good with Hyperium from these other ones over here. Let's dive. Let's see what's over here. 150 dust. Alright, here we go. Who the heck are we fighting? Must be fighting militia. Okay. I'm going to launch and attack. And one-shot him. So the reason these are being hit at 0 is they're fortified. I got to break down the fortifications, which looks like I just did. Yeah, these guys took a pretty bad hit, but they're going to give a lot of damage as well. And he also got healing good. Eyeless ones. I didn't realize I had so many eyeless ones. I'm not even going to use a damage spell. Is there any other... Nope, that's it. That was brave. They probably had nothing else they could do. I think they kind of knew it was going to be curtains. Yep. Let's just attack. I'm just going to auto these. Now his empire is cleaved in two. I was at the point just eliminating these guys. Now how am I doing here? I'm still doing good with state approval. Level 2, level 1, level 1, 2. Why am I actually pushing some of these out into the water? I think I'll grab 1, 2. So we're gonna build that one up there. It's just not right up against the border. Just gonna say, oh, I didn't give him a build command. It's okay. It's all good. And we got state approved there. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Okay, first things first. Let's actually give this city a build command. Okay, it looks like that legendary building is gone. It's fine. Maybe I'll just build it somewhere else. It's 200. Yep, Let's grab that. Ooh. Where's that? Okay, so they struck south. All right. I see how this is. Let me put a defensive. Let's put 1-1. I'll launch. Kudos to him. He's going to attack south. All right. This may be kind of his last hurrah here, though. Which means I'm not going to move him down there. I should have just autoed this, to be quite honest. Yeah, I think that's the end of that. Okay. But we're going to come down. We're going to reinforce, destroy that army, maybe take over that region right there. I'm going to split forces, move you over here. Got the Golem camp. Who lost their infantry? Also, I'm not even sure. Let's move you over here. I'm going to move this guy down here. Okay, that's where the main army is. Let's see. Embedded, Warg, Rumbler, and Vine Snake. Fly you and put you into Dino. Okay, now I still need to select who I want. +1 trade routes. Yes, I definitely want that. Actually, I need to use that pillar of speed. Let's get my gaze moving. Yes. Okay. This one. The apples. Alright. Now, where's that army? Okay, it's coming down here. I want you. Where's that? Pillar of speed, 595. Okay. I'll move, put it right there. Yeah, they ought to move. They are. They got one militia. Got one militia. Is this an Echo Wing done? It is. Okay. I'll make a new army there. I got a different mission for him. He needs to make contact with the other empires. It looks like even though he's flying, he can't cross the water. Wonderful. Alright, I'm gonna take this other army and I'm gonna start moving him or her down this way. And then this unit is gonna make their way here. And a little toasty. Z-toasty. We're gonna start putting them under siege. This will kind of pretty much cut off the last of their empire. Still a lot of open regions over here. It's kind of wondering what the other empires are doing. So, let's see. Doesn't improve buildings. That's pretty nice. Okay, modernize administration. Arts Council. That's actually also really good. But I think I'm flat out need to go all the way back here and get shipyards. And then, is it cargo? Limit to 1 copy, creates ocean roads. Yeah. Well, I need the shipyard. I'm going to figure out what's going on with the rest of the territory. I think the Kapaku may have these sea regions there, but I'm not sure. Okay. They're under construction. Let's actually give them a central market. And Kaitan. Okay, they're finally done. Very, very good. And they're fervent. 600, 600. Actually doing pretty good. Also, no, they need another borough. Anomalies. Oh, there's a big pearl there. Okay, 10. It's not bad. Okay, Jigadora's got the worm from. Alright. Only the. Okay. I'm up for a counter proposal. He really wants his truce. But I want. Does he have cargo docks? Advanced harvester. It's actually alloys, fire ship. Industrial policy. That's a nice one. Man, he's just gonna. It's got dust. You know what? I'll just accept it. I'll just accept it. Maybe I'll grab his mithrite. And counteroffer. And he accepted it. Okay. That is fine. Because he had his army down here. He actually did an interesting move. He moved down here, threatened my cities down at the bottom. And I'm actually going to move my armies back. Let's do Abbey of Anomalies. Let's see, so that's pearls. +6. +8 dust. We need the pearls actually, because 1, 2. Might not be enough there to get level 2, but that's okay. Reliquary of Auriga. Throne of Emperors. Well, 235 industrial. But I think Juga's got a lot more. No, 163. 120. Actually, there's an easier way to look at this. Who's got the highest construction? Okay, it's actually my capital city. Jugador is number 2. So what I may do is knock that out and put the reliquary in. 22 turns. That can be done in 6. Do you know what? That's level 2. That's level 1. Let's put actually that up there. I'll grab those pearls. That's 12. Very nice. I mean, who is attacking me here? I thought we were at truce, boys. No, not declaration of war. We're at a truce. Got this guy's back. Yeah, I know. Actually, there I'll make the alchemy workshop. Start building those across the empire. Okay. Empire plan. Let's make sure we get that. Pick up science. And I want trade route 1. Or can I drop that down? Building cost reduction. Do that. Can we do that? Yes. I can't do more than that. Okay. I'll move that down. That 1200. No. Okay, let's do that. Okay, it's leveled up. Very good. Apply that. Moonleaf. Let's see, I need more support. Moonleaf. How much do I need? 55 now. I got +4 production though. Leaf? That's okay. I'll buy some there. Oh, the Kabaku, they were selling. They're trying to get all the dust they could. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Let's keep you going. Yep. All right. That's a good amount of pearls here. 14. I'll grab those. Interesting. I don't really see any other factions down here. All right. I'm going to move this back here. Is this still under siege? No. Okay, he looks like he's pulled his forces back. That's like, bro. Okay, there's the Inekwa wing. Keep moving them to the south here. This one I want to reinforce. That army there. Now, if I go to my Empire screen and I see who's got the highest production. Okay, it's that one. I might just finish this cannery, just to be... Ooh, 4,000, okay. I might hold on to that. Yeah, this one has 427. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I want Imperial funding there. Right now, I want them building. Now, Zede, they should be close. Yeah, they are close. Oh, they need negotiation tactics. Yeah, there we go. Grass silk. Oh, we need grass silk. Luxuries. Grass silk. Oh, not quite. Okay, I'll get it next turn. How big that is? That's 2 right there. Oh, perfect. Enlightened trade. Very good. Okay. I'm going to actually put down on defense. Let's see if we can have an idea of the area here. Okay, that's very nice. Just kind of boating around here. Michael Wing. Pick up some pearls. Continue to reinforce. Jugador. Let's see what we have here. Yes, they need Imperial funding. Yeah, now we're actually starting to run low on titanium. We have to make that build up again soon. Winterboro. Okay, 41. Let them finish that. 2 more. I think I need 2 more grass silks. Yep. Bingo. Yep. A 100% trade. There we go. 815. Also, looks like we have enough for spices. Yeah, it's great. It's food production. Let's make the whole empire happy. Kaitan. Need another build order. We'll do that. Dust. Yeah, let's get with dust. Dust refinery. Let's see what turn we're at. Okay, we're actually kind of later. Kind of late. I have a Winterboro. Pillar effect. Okay, got some pillar knowledges done. Okay, so special note, we're at turn 222 here. I believe this game is a 300 turn game. So we're actually starting to really enter the end game here. We may only have maybe 2 more sessions left before this is done. All right, here I'm going to pick up the hydromel. And I'm kind of going in blind here, folks. It's like, well, okay, we got cultists. Decrease vision, decrease morale, steal vision, decrease diplomatic costs, damage purification. Yes. That was unnoticed. Excellent. Now I may extract that spy out, because I need vision in some of these other places down here. Like that group, the cultists, everything that's kind of going on here. Let's do one more turn, yeah? Okay, Sanjay needs some help, but you know what? Alchemy Workshop plus 10. Actually, no, they actually got a good amount of science going on. I think I'll build that. Alright, I need titanium. Well, but is titanium cheap right now? I think it is. Quite a bit of that. Can these guys be done? Almost done. Fervent. This guy should also be. They're happy. Okay, good. Do the Canversi. So a couple of strategies here. And you know what? I'm actually going to save right here. I think this is a good spot. We got the Scientific Envoy. Plus 50% science on trade routes. That is really, really nice. So I'm going to save. The reason I say it's really, really nice because my faction is a science faction. And I may lean into that. Yep. Alright. Let's quit. We'll see how I am doing. Alright. Well, overall score, I completely overtaken the Kapaku. Military, yeah. Expansion, population, research. I've overtaken them on research, food. I think pretty much every measure here. Actually, they had a lot of influence. They lost a lot, interesting enough. Diplomacy quest. Okay, the only thing I'm kind of behind on is the quest. I need to probably focus on that next time, but the Kapaku are no longer a concern at this point. So, but everyone else, I still have no idea. I'm almost at the end of the game. I've not even made contact with the other empires to know where they're at relative to me. So I'm kind of going in blind. Okay, so we made it to the end of the stream. Thank you everyone for watching again. If you missed the stream and you would like to see how this campaign started and went from start to finish, I have uploaded these streams to my YouTube channel. They are organized into playlists. There are 2 playlists. There's a 4X turn-based strategy game playlist for Twitch streams, and I also have a specific one for Endless Legend. So if you like Endless Legend, I have quite a number of videos there, including videos from quite a long time ago. Now, some of our playthroughs I haven't finished, but you know, there's still some content there. All right. Well, thank you everyone for watching. We are coming, frankly, towards the end of the campaign. I think maybe one more session, maybe 2. We'll close it out, and then yeah, we'll go from there. That'll be a good way to end the week. It'll be Tuesday and Wednesday, and then I may do an indie game or a separate game on Thursday, and then we'll decide where to go from there. Again, I'm leaning towards Humankind. I think that would be a very interesting playthrough. That's kind of where I'm leaning towards at this point. But other than that, we'll see how it goes. Again, thank you for joining, everyone. Hope you have a great evening. Talk to you soon. And stay tuned, we're almost there.